Hi students, welcome back to today's class. Now we are going to see about the last chapter, that is interface Python with MySQL. That is how we can connect, make a connection between the Python and the MySQL, that is database we are going to see. So from the program, through the program we can give some inputs to the database, and we can display the contents of database also. That is MySQL, using MySQL database we have created tables, no, later a lot of tables and databases we have created. So database inside a lot of tables are there, so in that any table you can access the help of the this connection. Okay, so how we can make a connection between the Python software and the MySQL software, that we will see here in this chapter. Okay, so this is your end of your chapter. So in the first part we have the introduction, and second part we have how we can connect to MySQL from the Python, and afterwards we will see how we can send the parameterized queries in order to select the contents from the table. Okay, and then next we are going to see about not only select queries, and we can also use insert and update queries in order to update the values in the MySQL database. Okay, so MySQL tables, no, that straight away we will go to tables in MySQL software, and we will edit with the help of insert and update and delete queries, no, in the same manner, same queries with small modifications we can do with the help of the Python software. Okay, that is Python prompt from the Python program or script program, Python script program. We can do insertion and updation of table contents also. Okay, so that also we will see here in this chapter. Okay, so now let us move on to introduction part. So when you are designing real life applications, okay, that is when you are generating some apps, no, some application softwares with the help of the front end and back end. So here front end is called Python. So through Python only you are going to uh, access the values which are available in the tables. Okay, so MySQL you are going to access as backend. Okay, so MySQL is used as a backend. That is database is always used as a backend, and front end will be any programming language. Okay, here Python is a front end language. Okay, so that is user side. User can able to give input, and user can get the output in the form of in the Python interpreter itself. Okay, so when you design real life applications, you are bound to encounter situations wherein you need to manipulate data stored in the database through an application designed by you. So whatever application software you are designing with the help of Python programming language or any other programming language, you need to access the backend database values, because you are going to store the contents into the table with the help of the Python programming language. So that is why it is called as application. Whatever applications we are designing, through that applications the contents or data which are stored in the database are going to be manipulated means what, we can do insertion and we can do updations, and we can delete also. Okay, so since you are developing a Python applications, that is Python softwares programs, in this chapter our discussion will be based on how you can connect to a MySQL database from within a Python script. Okay, so from Python scripting, how we can able to connect to MySQL database, that we are going to see here. In order to connect to the database from within Python, that is from within Python program, if you want to connect to the MySQL database, you need a library, okay, that provides connectivity functionality. So the library is going to be used. What library? That library name is MySQL connector. Okay, so there are many different libraries available for Python. We have learned so many libraries like Python standard library and math. So the math is the module which is there in Python standard library, SciPy library, NumPy library, Matplot library. So live library, all those libraries we have learned. So we know that the use of all those libraries and modules which are there in the library we can able to use. So in the same manner here, in order to connect Python to database, we will work with the MySQL connector library for the same. Okay, in order to provide connectivity functionality, we have one library called MySQL connector. So note, before you start working with Python MySQL connector, you need to install it on your computer. So before you want to work with this library, you need to install this Python MySQL connector in your computer. Okay, so both pip command and conda installation of Python MySQL connector is given in Appendix E of this book. Okay, so please refer to Appendix E for the installation of the same. So before we import that library name, we need to install that Python MySQL connector in our computer. So that we will see after this page. Okay. So connecting to MySQL from Python. After you have installed Python MySQL connector, okay, so by referring appendix, we can get the information related to how we can install Python MySQL connector. Okay, so you can write Python scripts using MySQL dot connector library. So the library name is MySQL dot connector, not MySQL connector. MySQL dot connector library we are going to use that can connect to MySQL databases from within Python. So now let us see how we will go to Appendix E. That is the procedure how to install Python MySQL connector. Let us see now. Okay, so installing MySQL Python connector. So what are the steps we need to follow here? So these are the very important steps we need to go through. The same steps only I have also done in order to install this MySQL Python connector in my laptop. Okay, so there are a lot of procedures are involved. We need to do carefully and correctly also. Then only installation will be done correctly. Otherwise, software will not get installed properly. So you should go through whatever steps they have given, go through it properly and do it according to that. Okay, so prerequisites for installing MySQL connector Python. That means before you import MySQL.connector library in your computer using using command prompt or sorry, using Python interpreter. Okay, import MySQL.connector should be done with the help of the Python interpreter prompt only. Okay, so um, we need to follow the some of the things. Okay, some of the requirements we need to follow. First one, before you install MySQL connector on Python, you must ensure that, okay, so these are the things should be there in our computer. That is, first, Python is installed on your computer and you are connected to the internet or not. Okay, so first you should have Python in your computer. So before you go and do the MySQL Python connector, you should have MySQL software also and Python software also in your computer. Okay, and also you need to check your versions also. So MySQL 5.0 above is best version, and if you consider Python 3.6, 2.7 also you can you can use it, but we need to check where and all what informations and all we need to change and where and all we need to change, that we will see in the second point and third point. Okay, so Python is installed on your computer, we need to check. Okay, Python software, even MySQL software also, and you must be connected to the internet in order to install this MySQL Python connector. Okay, so Python is on systems path. Okay, Python software where it will be available in a path, systems path location, the Python will be available, Python software will be available. So you often check the box, okay, to include Python in a systems path variable. So systems path variable, whether it is included or not, we need to check the box which is provided. So let me show that. Okay, I have Python 3.7 version. So that version software, whether it is available in the Python systems path or not, I'm going to show to you now. Okay, so for that what I'm doing is I'm having Windows 10 operating system. So that I need to click on the start and I'll open this file explorer because then only I will get this PC icon. So right click on this PC icon and just select properties. Okay, if you click on properties, it will be opening this system window. Okay, so in this advanced system settings is there, no, that you need to click on, and then here you just check it advanced. Okay, because I'm going to check whether Python software is path variable is set properly or not. We need to check it initially before we install MySQL connector. Okay, after advanced system setting selection, no, it will be opening the system properties. In this advanced tab, it is already selected defaultly. This advanced tab is selected. In this, you just click on this environment variables. Okay, here you just check under user variables for Lenovo. This my laptop name is Lenovo, so that user variables for Lenovo, like that, it is on box is available here in this box. No, Python checkbox. Okay, here you just check it, Python 3.7 scripts, like that. One path is available. Okay, systems path is available where the Python 37 or Python exe python.exe software where it is located, that location fully, that is absolute path fully is available here. So you need to if you want to edit means you can go for click on edit button. Okay, see, I have done edit button. See, look at here. If I want to do any modification here in this path, okay, if the path is not set properly, if python 37 that is this folder, no, where it is located, that is python.exe folder where it is located, we need to find out. And it is already done here. Okay, so any changes, if it is there only, you need to do edit, and you need to copy that path and you need to paste it here. Okay, you need to copy the path and you should paste it here. That fully up to scripts you need to paste it. Python 37 inside that folder, inside we have scripts folder. Okay, so up to the scripts name we need to include here in the system path, and finally we need to click OK. So any other extra variables, extra paths, if it is available, don't delete it. Okay, just click on edit button, and previously edit button I clicked on, no, so that button alone just click it on and copy that path and paste it. Okay, if you want to set the new system path correctly means you can set it in the next path by clicking on edit now. By clicking on edit, you can set in the next box. Okay, move down. In the next box you can set it. Okay, so like that we can do editing, and afterwards you need to click OK. So just click OK here. So after completing all these process like this, now that the second step is over now. Python is on system path, we need to ensure. First we need to check whether Python installed or not. Then Python, that location is set correctly on or not on the system path, that we need to check it. For that, the procedure is what I have done now, that is given here. You often check the box to include Python in systems path variable. If it is not, then on Windows, that is Windows always only we have now. If it is not, then on Windows, you can see the properties of the computer icon on desktop. Right click and then click the properties. Now I have done in Windows 10. I have opened File Explorer by clicking on Start button, and then by right clicking on this PC icon. Okay, instead of computer icon, no, this PC on computer icon is there. No, that you just right click it and then click on properties. Choose properties from the drop down menu. Okay, and then from advanced system settings I have clicked on advanced tab. Okay, so there are around 6 or 7 tabs was there. In that you just click on that advanced tab, that is actually fourth tab, I think so. And then in that environment variables, it is located down, that you need to click it on, and you should edit the path variable without deleting anything. Okay, so already some variables, path variables will be available, don't delete anything. And add the Python path. What Python path? That is where you have located that python.exe, you know, that is Python 3.7 version means like this the folder will be there. Okay, C colon Python 37 hyphen 32 slash python.exe. So like this, the path fully from your computer, how the path will be, that path only you need to paste it. So don't type the same thing what is given in this book. Okay, so this is actually example. For example, they have given C colon Python 37 python.exe. Straight away it is available directly in a C colon. But in our computer where it is located, that location fully we need to copy and paste it in the environment variables location. Okay, and then to the path variable we need to assign it, add it. And for this, for doing this, we need to be a root or administrator privileges. We should have a administrator privileges. That means we should be entering into the computer, we should be logged into the computer now, using the admin password. Okay, so then only we can do all these changes in our laptop or in our computer. Okay, so we need to log in as administrator. We should go in administrator password only. So if you assign like administrator and some user, some other users like that, if you have set your login credential, then you need to go to administrator privileges only, administrator password only you should go, and you should do all these things. Okay, so you need root or administrator privileges to perform the installation process. Okay, so to do this you need to have these administrator privileges. Okay, next, once we have done all these things, then only we can go and install this MySQL connector on standard Python installation using pip command. Okay, so here there are two methods, no, two ways we can install MySQL connector. One is on the standard Python installation, that is Python 3.7 software or Python 2.7 version software if you have installed, then we can go for this paragraph. Okay, go for this procedure. But if you have Anaconda version, okay, Anaconda Python installation, then you can go for this procedure. Okay, so actually we have this version only, so that we can go for the this second paragraph alone. Okay, so MySQL connector Python is available on. So if you want to download this MySQL connector Python, you need to go to PyPy, that is pypi dot uh, organization, that is .org. We need to go. So this website name, you just type it in the Google. Okay, you just open Google Chrome. Okay, you just open Google Chrome, and you need to type say I have opened Google Chrome. Okay, let me show that. So pypi.org you need to type, and in this, okay, mysql dot connector you need to type. Okay, and it will be showing MySQL connector 2.2.9. So actually I have downloaded this and I have installed, and up to my import mysql.connector for my in my laptop it is working. Okay, so after that I didn't do that connection with MySQL. Okay, so up to importing that mysql.connector I have worked out, so it was working properly. So this process actually it is difficult, because the version, all those problems will arise. Okay, Python 3.7, then operating system version, all those classes, if it is there, no, we cannot do it properly. So that pip command also will not work. So for that I will send some two videos which I have referred. Okay, you can go through that videos if you want to install in your computer, and you want to work with how to connect your Python software with your database, that I will show in a one video. Okay, so this only you need to click it, and you should download this tar files. Okay, it's like it will be downloaded like a tar files. Okay, see, just click on that download files, you just go it, see, like a tar, that is the zip file, like it will be downloaded. You just save it in the same location, like where it is saved, defaultly where this files will be stored in a download location only. So then the same place, just leave it. And after downloading, now you need to do, I will show how to extract this folder. Okay, just go to File Explorer, Downloads. You need to click on. I'm just explaining on Windows 10 how it will be worked. Okay, see, already MySQL 2. Connector 2.2. tar I have downloaded here. Just you need to extract here. Okay, right click on this. Okay, this is the zip file actually. Okay, you can see the folder, that symbol is changed here. So this is zip file. So or WinRAR file or zip file, if you want to extract, you just click on, right click on that, and you'll get the drop down menu like this, and you need to click on this extract here. So after clicking on extract here, no, it'll take at least 1 or 2 minutes time in order to extract entire folders. Okay, so now if you see here, MySQL connector 2.2.9 was extracted here in the same location. Okay, in the downloads location itself it was downloaded. Okay, it was extracted. Okay, now what I need to do is double click over here. Okay, and here itself, see, here itself you just type cmd command prompt, we need to open. Okay, just open cmd. Okay, so it will be opening like this, c:users Lenovo downloads MySQL connector, like this it will be opening. So here you need to type setup.py. Okay, setup.py, it will be showing like this. Okay, so no commands applied. So now what we need to do here is, you just give the pip command. Okay, it was done already by me. So anyhow, if you want to install, you need to go to this command prompt only. So pip install mysql hyphen connector. Okay, connector you just give, and you just press enter. Okay, just press enter. Actually it was already installed. So it was already installed. Okay, so that I am not getting any kind of mistakes or error. So now what you need to do is, you can go to this Python 3.7 version. Okay, so how I have done, that I am explaining to you now. Now you need to go to this Python 37, that is in idle. idle version, or this command prompt you can open. Okay, 64-bit only, no? So 64-bit idle you just open, and you just type import mysql dot connector dot connector. So this is the library name what we have learned in the first paragraph, introduction paragraph. So now it is not showing any kind of mistake because it, connection was done properly. MySQL, with MySQL the connection is done properly, so that I am not getting any kind of error here. Otherwise no module found, like that on error will come. Okay, so module name not found, like that one information will get displayed on the Python prompt. Okay, so like this you can download and you can install in your computer too. Okay, so now we will see the procedure what is given here in this paragraph. MySQL connector Python is available on pypy.org, from where it will be downloaded and installed on your computer through pip command. Okay, so MySQL connector Python, how I have explained, no, organization I went, and in that you just type MySQL dot connector in the search command box. Okay, the pip command can install MySQL connector Python on any operating system platform, including Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Unix, Ubuntu. For all these things, procedures they have given in the pip organization. Okay, PyP organization. Okay, in that website itself. The softwares are available, but some kind of explanations if you want to get, you can go to Google and you can just type how to connect MySQL connector Python, how to install MySQL connector Python on Windows or Mac OS, on Linux or Unix, Ubuntu, like that. If you give, it will be giving the procedure. You can go through that and you can try it out. Okay, the procedure is just the same, but for Linux and Mac you need to add what, sudo apt. Okay, so sudo apt, this command we need to add before the pip command when we are installing this MySQL connector in a Linux or Mac OS. Okay, in a Linux OS or Mac OS, no, if you are installing, we need to add this command. But for us the maximum Windows only everyone are using, so that in Windows just pip command, pip install MySQL hyphen connector, that alone is enough. Okay, so I have explained MySQL connector 2.2.9 software, no, so that you can install it, that file you can install it, you no need to give this hyphen python and all. Okay, so like this you can give the command, and it will get installed. Okay, otherwise if the pip is not in, if pip command is not there, for that, no, for not getting that error, pip command is not available, or it is not known as internal command or external command, like that you will be getting one kind of error. Okay, so if you are getting that error, that means that this path you didn't assign properly. Okay, if you assign that environmental variables path properly means, okay, you won't get this pip error, pip command error. Okay, so that I will show here. Okay, so how why that error has come. Okay, so we need to go to Python, same software location we should go. I'll, okay, I'll open Python 3.7, and from here I'll show how, where that pip command is available. So Python 3.7 only I have connected to MySQL. Okay, so just right click on this, just right click on this, open file location you just give. Okay, and then here you just right click, open file location. See here, Python 64-bit only. Right click, open file location. Okay, so here if you go now, it is automatically showing python.exe file. This is actually exe file. This is only application file or exe file. Right click over this. Okay, and okay, now you don't need to right click, just go to the scripts part. Okay, why I have included the scripts also in environmental variables, now I'll explain. So inside scripts, if you go here, only that pip application is available, that is pip module, pip Python file is available. So that only I'm saying that environmental variables you need to set correctly. Okay, see here, see, scripts, you just double click scripts. Okay, so this path only you need to copy and paste it, just copy this path. Okay, just if you click on this arrow means you'll be getting this path. Okay, just copy this path by using Control C and go and paste it where I told. No, right click on this PC icon, properties. Okay, properties and advanced system settings, you need to go environmental variables. Here in this path place, you just click on this path and click on edit. See, I have pasted the same location only. See, I'm going to paste it here also. Edit, Control V, same only, but backslash we need to give scripts. Okay, scripts. This same path only I have pasted. um backspace. Okay, Python 37 backspace. Okay, uh, backslash, then scripts. You need to copy and paste it and then click on OK and then OK. Okay, so then close it. So like this only you need to set the environmental variables. How to get this path also I have explained. Okay, double click scripts. Okay, inside this you need to go and you need to copy this Control C and then you need to paste it there. Okay, so this is the procedure. In order to not in order to get pip command properly. Okay, so pip command, if it want to be executed correctly without any mistake, you need to set this environmental variables correctly. Okay, that location where the pip command is available, that you need to set it in the system path correctly, otherwise you will get the error. Pip command is not known as an internal command or external command, like that you will get, surely you will get an error. Okay, if you are not setting the path correctly means. Okay, and just the way you did the Django installation. Okay, Django installation, how we have done the same way we can do this installation also. Okay, so the command to install MySQL connector Python is pip install mysql hyphen connector. That is enough for MySQL connector 2.2.9 what I have explained to you. Okay, so hyphen Python, this is for another version they have given, but pip install mysql hyphen connector is enough, more than enough to execute in the command prompt. Okay, in system command prompt we need to type this command. Okay, we should not type it in Python interpreter shell. Okay, so now we are going to see the procedure for installing MySQL connector on Anaconda Python installation. So if you are using this Anaconda software, how you can install this Python connector? Okay, MySQL connector. Okay, so to install MySQL connector on Anaconda installation, you need to first download the installer. Okay, download that installer file from the link anaconda.org / anaconda / mysql hyphen connector hyphen c / files comma files tab as per your OS. Okay, and then start anaconda prompt. So like this anaconda prompt you need to start. Okay, see, by clicking on this we can get the anaconda prompt. So on Windows you do it by command start menu, anaconda software, anaconda prompt, you just open it. On the anaconda prompt, okay, issue the command, that is you give the command or type the command conda install. See here, conda install hyphen c anaconda mysql hyphen connector my hyphen c. The same path, mysql hyphen connector hyphen c, you need to give and it will be installed. Okay, so once installed means we can start steps for creating database connectivity applications. These steps we can follow and we can import this MySQL library. So how to get this in mysql.connector library, that package? So for this only lot of procedure. Appendix E is fully related to how to import this MySQL library. So if you want to import this MySQL connector, without this connector, no, without this package, we cannot do any connection between the Python and the MySQL, that is database software. So for this reason only they have told you to refer that appendix E in order to install the MySQL, that is Python MySQL installation with Python. Okay, that is MySQL connector, how to install, that they have given in the appendix C, that we need to refer and we need to do the same steps in order to install the MySQL connector. Okay, so with this video we will end up, and the next video we can see the steps for creating database connectivity applications in a detailed way. Thank you.